be sitting in for him. So, Jeremy, if you'd go ahead and let the guys introduce themselves, or you introduce them, their position, and maybe the year they are, and then some opening comments from you.
My name is Tristan Thurman. I'll be a senior this year, and I play center.
My name is Owen Hope, and I'll be a junior this year. I'll play a wide receiver and safety.
My name's Trey Rutledge. I'll be a senior this year, and I play quarterback.
You know, obviously, I'm setting in for Dad. I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but my mom, she's a two-time cancer survivor, but her cancer has come back, and they're out in Arkansas. And so he's back and forth and started this, I guess it started in March, but she's very tough, resilient, and I talked to her this morning, and she says she's doing well, so I'm setting in today. Just a little bit about our team this year. We have a lot of returning players, and we're really excited about that. We've had a great off season. We've added players. You know, I don't know how it has been everywhere else, but I think just across the country, you know, since COVID, I think COVID kind of put a stop on high school football in a lot of areas, especially the junior high level. And I think it obviously hurt some numbers. I know it hurt numbers at Plainview for a while, and just me in the previous job that I had going across the country, it wasn't just in the state of Alabama, it was everywhere. You've got some programs that, you know, didn't take any steps backwards during that time, Fife being an example. But you've got a long-standing head coach there. But we've been able to add in the offseason some guys that previously played football that's going to create some depth for us. You look at us, we're obviously moving up to 4A, and which will be a challenge. It's a little bit unusual. We're in a 9-team region, so our off weeks were week 4 and 5, which eliminated the opportunity to play some of the teams that we had historically played. We had to make choices there, which wasn't easy choices. But about our team, we obviously we had 4 seniors last year, 5 seniors last year. So there's a lot of guys with experience that are coming back. We have a lot more competition this year from position to position. We've added some guys that are playing football for the first time that really had good springs, and we've had a good summer. So I'm excited about this group. These guys are a privilege. I mean, they're awesome to be around every single day. We have a lot of fun. They've worked hard, and we're ready to get practice started here in a week.
Coach, you talked about experience coming back. Talk about number of seniors on the team, maybe the starters coming back, whether they're in different positions or not for this year's Bear team.
Well, we have 8 seniors, and I think 4 of them are returning, 4 of them are new. So we're excited about getting some of these new guys out. We have a lot of competition, just really, you know, I start with the offensive line. I feel like there's, you know, 9 to 11 guys that could be starters with our offensive front, which is a great thing. In high school ball, we're not going to be a team that's going to be able to 2 platoon, you know, where you play 11 on offense and 11 on defense. So those guys kind of flip around and play on the other side of the ball. You know, with the skill players, we've got guys who can run and catch the football and create some yards after the catch, or with the ball in their hand, have explosive ability. We don't have a lot of depth at that position. So that's something that we've got to figure out the right way to practice, to be physical. If you just look at our team and say, okay, obviously last year was not where we want to be, but how do we improve offensively? Number one, we got to take care of the ball. We had way too many turnovers last year. That's been an emphasis this offseason. Number 2, we got to eliminate mental errors. You know, we've got to make the other team beat us. You know, when we got to run play, pass play, whatever play it is, we got to go to the right folks. We got to find ways to, when we get in the red area, to create touchdowns. We had opportunities last year that we didn't do that. Defensively, if you just go back and just kind of looking back at our season last year, there's way too many times that we didn't line up correctly. That's nobody's fault but mine. It's not the player's fault. It's my fault. I got out there late and just did too much, just getting back to kind of adjusting to high school football and what we can and can't do. So, number one, we got to be able to line up on defense. We got to be a better tackling team. We've got to be more physical and kind of the old cliches of attacking the football. We need to be more opportunistic on the defensive side. I think last year we caused 2 fumbles. That's not enough. We've got to be able to attack the football and, give our offense some short fields.
Well, Coach, first of all, it's good to have you back around here. You being a defensive guy, you jump up to the 4A level, you're going to see a lot more multiple offenses than you kind of see in the, say, 2 and 3A level. When you get to the 4A, it seems like a lot of the teams are going to be more multiple. They'll spread the field. Who are some of the challenges in 4A you see on your schedule that's going to be tough?
Well, number one, I'm not familiar with a lot of the other teams. We've really tried to focus on us. I know that we opened up with Westminster, and they went to the semifinals last year. We play Randolph second. Westminster beat them by 1 point. So that's who we play to start the season off. Madison Academy obviously played in the state championship in 3A, and they've moved up to 4A. And then, we did play New Hope last year. It was a great game against them. They beat us at the end, but it was a great game, so we're familiar with them. But you got North Jackson, Madison County, and then DAR and a few other teams. But it'll be, when you look at our overall schedule, when you move up to 4A, it usually means there's probably more numbers. So you probably will see teams that they may play 11 on offense, 11 on defense. I don't know. We've tried to focus on the things that we can control, which is us, and the things that we need to improve on, and that's really been our focus.
Coach, September the 20th, you guys get to play your brother. It's going to be a little trash talking then, and does that make for a fun time over Thanksgiving dinner? How's that when you get to play against your brother?
Luke has obviously done a really good job at Pisgah, where he took that program over. I think he's probably still celebrating that Fife moved up to 3A. Then he started looking for ball games, and at one point he said, I think I may have to play Fife twice. And I asked him, I said, have you lost your mind? And but he needed a game, and they'll have a good team. And we play Sylvania, and we actually play Pisgah, then Sylvania, and both of them obviously have really good football programs and a lot of guys coming back. So, we're looking forward to me personally playing them. That should be a lot of fun.
Coach, just wondering what it feels like to be back behind the whistle and working with your dad.
It's interesting. I have a lot of my guys that I work with over the years have asked me, do I really like what I'm doing now? And I'm probably having more fun today than I've had in a very long time. I'm living in the community that I grew up. I was sitting there talking to Coach Benefield. I saw a thing, I think yesterday on Facebook or a couple of days. Coach is the second winningest high school coach right now, and I think Dad was number 4 or 5 is active. I had an opportunity to play for both of them. I'm close to my mom, my dad, my brothers, sisters, family. I get to coach young men that maybe I coached their parents or brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, went to school with them over the years. So I'm really having a good time, and I get to be around my kids. So.
Well, first of all, Coach, for you, want to let you know we're praying for your mother and sending our best wishes out to your family on that front. But for your players, what have you guys done this offseason to sort of rebuild that chemistry and try to get back to being what Plainview football wants to be as a team and working to be competitive again? What have you guys done this offseason? Team building exercises, that sort of thing.
Go ahead, sir.
Well, I think the team chemistry's kind of just been there. We're a very close group of guys that have grown up together, and we just genuinely enjoy being around each other. And then as far as just getting back to the standard, it's just been focusing on the details and everything that we do.
Coach, so what's it like you get to play for a coach now who you know has been to the next level and has coached guys in the NFL and college? What's it like is it a little more special for you guys to maybe listen to every single word he says because he knows and he's seen what it takes to get to the next level?
I think it's pretty cool because he has a lot of knowledge for the game of football, and it's nice to have him out there. That's all I got.
I think it's pretty cool too, mainly because of all the knowledge he's had and every great coach he's ever been around. And I'm really excited to start the season off.
I told them when we come up here, I said, look, when they ask you questions, just be honest with them. I don't think they wanted to say what they really wanted to say. They probably like, I wish this guy would turn around and go back somewhere else.
Hey, guys, let me ask you, what makes it special to play for Coach Dale Pruitt, Coach Jeremy Pruitt, and the Plainview Bears? What makes it special to y'all?
Well, I think it's special just because of the history that's around the program and with these coaches, and just it's been a blessing to play for both of them throughout my career.
My stepdad played under Coach Pruitt, so it's nice to just be doing the same thing as him.
Well, both my parents went to Pisgah, so I'm the first one to ever play under Pruitt. So, but I still think it's pretty awesome just hearing the stories from people that I work around or people I'm around in the community. I think it's pretty cool to hear all the stories and the winning tradition that Plainview's had.
Okay, we'll wrap your portion of this up. Question to the guys. Talk about team goals that the team has set for this year and maybe individual goals that you have for yourself this year.
Well, as far as team goals, it's just to play to the best of our ability and just do what we can, control what we can control, and let the game play itself. We feel that if we do what we can, the game will take care of itself. And just individual goals is just do whatever I can to put the team in the best position to win. And then at the same time, as a team, to glorify God in everything that we do, wins, losses, just to make sure to give glory back to Him.
For team goals, I think we just need to play together, practice together, do everything together, and win together. And for personal goals, I just think I need to win every rep, whether it's in practice or in a game.
Some of the team goals I think we need to have is to just keep having the camaraderie and friendship that we've had for a lot of years. And one of my personal goals is it's my last year. I just want to have fun with all my friends and go out on a good note.
All right, guys, thanks a lot. Thanks, Coach Pruitt, for coming.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. Good luck to the Bears this year.